Hey guys, what is going on? The Zip of Rage Quit TV, and this is the last BO1 in the Team Liquid Open. That means, yes, let's see what round it is. It is the round of 32 on Tal'Darim, as you can see. EG.Idra, the green Zerg, playing against xSixVer. This is a very good Terran player. And if EG.Idra had competition, this is it. This is his first actual real match of the tournament. Well, he could have got knocked out by anyone, but I have to say, this is the first guy that's actually on a established team that's very good. xSixVer, we'll see what he ends up doing. It is Tal'Darim also, so if there was any map, it may be good that it's this one. I know Destiny, he really hates ZVT on Xel'Naga Caverns. He just absolutely hates it. But he doesn't mind it on Tal'Darim. Myself, I hate ZVT on Tal'Darim because I can't get over what to do when this stuff happens. When they siege up this, I'm like, oh, well, my natural's gone. That sucks. That just has me almost every game when I'm Zerg against Terran, so I hate this map, but we'll see if EG.Idra, if he can counter it. I know EG.Idra's good, and he may be able to. I think the key is just to do counter attacks. We'll find out. And it looks like we have a command center first out of Ver. He is doing the EG.Idra build. He's like, you know what, you're not going to attack me. Let's go. SCVs ho! And building them up. Just building and building and building SCVs so he can throw down a command center around the time EG.Idra throws down his hatch. And EG.Idra won't... Well, he does do a drone scout. So, if he does a drone scout on this map, he'll know. He did a drone scout every other game. He's getting a pool now, so it looks like 14 hatch, 14 pool. No gas just yet. And is this going to be the scout? It looks like he is drone scouting yet again. So he'll see this command center first and probably know what to do against it. Will he go early game pressure or just take another base? There are destructible rocks right here. This base, pretty risky to take. This one, also pretty risky to take. So, I don't know. It's hard to take a third base quickly on this map just because of that. It's risky on this base just because, well, look at the distance all around to your, like, entrance of your base. You got all this area to cover. So if the Terran does, like, an attack here, then they can just immediately elevator with medevacs up here and go into your main. That is going to be undefended because you're defending this base. If they go all the way over here, well, it just leaves this path open completely. So I'm assuming we'll see a very fast lair and super fast Mutalisks out of EG.Idra this game. The drone is going to come up. He is going to see that command center. And the SCV on the wrong side of the wall. The drone gets first hit, and I think he will take him out. It is definitely going to be a battle. And, oh, the SCV is starting to run away. He's at 5 HP left. A drone or a link can just poke at him, and he will die. Meanwhile, there is another SCV, so 2 SCVs will most likely go down in this early game, or this one will just go back home, and then this one will go to scout. So, yeah, this one is going back home, so this one doesn't get lost. That is a smart move because this one is going to die. There's no hope for that SCV. The Queen probably just going to come out here and poke it before he sees too much. And, yeah, you're going to come here. Hey, there's the love tap. And EG.Idra just droning up still. Doesn't have a second gas just yet. So he can get as many drones as he possibly can. A factory is on the way for Ver. He is going to go for a Hellion opener. And EG.Idra, like clockwork, will throw down a spine crawler at 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Ready? 5 minutes and 45. How is that? And this is 100% live. Notice no replay cover. How cool is that? When a caster knows a player that well, and I'm just like, huh, 5 minutes 45, that's the spine caller timing. I am proud of that. That was on the dot. A Ling is coming. Those Hellions are going to be going down. The command center is going to be landing. And going to the worker count, we will see 38 versus 27. The spine caller, though, going up to defend against those Hellions. And EG.Idra has some magical defense on this map. I don't know how he does it, but almost every time, these Hellions do no damage on this map. He is so good at blocking holes. And look at the Lings finishing just in time to block it if they need to. Hellions trying to do what they can, just poking around at the Queen. They see the spine crawler go up and decide, you know what? It's not worth it. Hellions at this washout, at this one as well. And Idra, let's see, what is he doing? That is a fairly fast layer. That went down at 6 minutes and 50 seconds. So he will be going for a fast layer. And the reason I say that just because, again, you can't really take a third base too quickly on this map. And the mutas prevent the Talon from moving out. So you can kind of just say, hey, you can't move out. Now I can take my third base. I got map control. Right now, Ver has complete map control with these Hellions. So, and it looks like he took out one of those creep tumors, which sucks because that's 25 wasted energy. And the layer just about finished. You can see Idra has plenty of gas and minerals. Is he going to immediately throw down that spire? We are just waiting. The Bailey's Nest also just about complete. And Hellions just again poking. That's a lot of Hellions now. Doesn't have blue flame. It doesn't look like he's getting blue flame. But he's just getting a lot of Hellions. And the spire did go down about 20 seconds ago. So pretty much immediately he goes for that. And uh-oh, these Lings are going to catch the Hellions out of position. 1, 2, 3 Hellions go down. And that was a good attack for Idra. Just randomly pouncing on those Hellions. Gets them, and that was a quick surround from those Lings, keeping that Hellion count low. And now the drone is going to try to ninja his way around so he can take this base. And he can take that base just because he killed all of those Hellions. And we'll see what Ver is doing. You saw him getting mech. He's just playing the standard Marine tank. He's got a third base already up. But Idra's going to be double expanding. These rocks going to go down, and then Idra's going to take that expansion. This fire is just about done, and 3 Hellions coming in, and they will probably... Are they going to scout that? They're right next to the watchtower. That is one of my pet peeves. So close, and there we go. Now he picks it up, and he is going to keep on going. And go right by where Idra's expanding right here, so that is good for him. And the Hellions see the destructible rocks are down, so he knows Idra is gearing up to take an expansion, but he doesn't know Idra has already expanded. And the Hellions coming back, and looks like he's just walling up, still Marine tank. And for all you people wondering, like, this, oh, he sees these drone transfers, so he knows Idra may be taking expansion, but if he wasn't looking at it, he may just think those were Lings getting up to attack the Hellions. But as I said, if it seems like I'm favoring Idra, I'm just playing to the crowd. Very, very good, but Idra, I know all my viewers are because of him right now, so that's why I am focusing on what he does and just briefly looking at what the Tan player does. I know you all love Idra, so do I, so that's why I'm just kind of poking at Idra and seeing what he does. The muta's going on just the edge of this, and now they're going to come in. Mistletoe is up for Ver, but Idra can still take down the tech lab that's researching. You can see it researching something. He doesn't know if it's stim or combat shields. The Marines already have stim. And he should know that. He sees double E-bays up, so these are going to be very easy to pick off. This will be hard to protect those. All this upgrade tech is actually going to be really hard to protect because, well, the Marines have to funnel. And there's no missile to it, so the mutas could just come in and poke these buildings down, slow down the upgrades a lot. The Marines are at 1-1. Idra, he is only at 1-0. He is a little bit behind. Mutas coming in. There he goes. Gonna pick again SCVs, and now he could get a few hits on those E-bays if he wants, but just gonna be going around, sees the upgrades. He knows that his opponent is going heavy in the upgrades. Now more mutas gonna be grouping up. He sees that with that sensor tower, and we'll see. He's got plenty of mutas. He is going up on his 4th base, now just finishing the worker count, 78 to 65. And this 3rd base is up, but the tanks, oh my god, the tanks are so naked right now. They could easily get picked off instantly. And uh-oh, the muta's going to come on there. The Marines nowhere near. This could be bad if your name is a siege tank. And the Marines are going to protect them, so Ver is on top of it. Idra going to see he is going against a 3-base Terran, and what will he do? He is getting an infestation pit, and now just going to pick off those tanks to try to. One tank goes down, but he lost a few mutas. A few mutas are also injured. Those Marines almost at 2-2. Once he gets to 3-3, those Marines will be scary, but he's got an infestation pit, so he can fungal growth. And that is one, like, packed mineral line. Let's go to this income tab real quick. Oh, let's see. Even on minerals, EG.Idra is ahead on gas. And there we go. A huge transfer goes down. Now that mineral line isn't so crowded. And I'm really surprised EG.Idra didn't really do anything against this upgraded tech. I mean, this eBay is just begging to be picked off. And wait, EG.Idra's going for it. Is he going to do it? Is he going to go and pick off those eBays before the upgrades finish? No, it doesn't look like it. Wait. I think he's going to miss the upgrade timing. That +1 armor is so close to finishing. It's got 10 seconds. And no, he's just going to come in here, pick off missile turrets. There's 3 missile turrets, and he is going to get every single one of them. Now going to go for the reactor, and then get out. Is he going to get one more shot? No, he just wants to save his mutas. Those Marines are upgraded. The tech for siege tanks is also getting upgraded to weapons level 2 on the way, so xSixVer is just going to be macroing up so heavily. And EG.Idra way behind in the upgrades. But he is at 200, but so is Ver. Ver moving out, and EG.Idra couldn't really make anything happen with his Mutalisk harassment. And now he's just going to pick off what Marines he can. Lower that number as much as possible. 4 Infestors are on the way. You have EG.Idra making Infestors yet again. And that could be a bad day for these Marines. As you notice, there's only 1 medevac. 4 medevacs out, but only 1 medevac with this. Those overlords are good as dead. And if EG.Idra can manage to land a fungal growth, it'll be so big. But those Marines don't really split up. Those Lings getting a great surround, and EG.Idra cleaning house right here. Didn't really lose any mutas. He lost Lings. He can replace those. He's got 3k minerals. He doesn't care about losing Lings. We do have a drop, though, and this one base could be in trouble. Drop is commencing. He's got Lings doing for the counter attack. These drones already pulled off. Marines stem up, and they are at 2-2 upgrades. Things will drop very quickly to them. This base could go down, but a bunch of mutas actually. Whoa, that is a lot of mutas, and those Marines can't handle that number. And we have a small poke coming out from Ver over here, looking like he wants to take out this base, but EG.Idra has the units where he can deal with this, and there's 84 SCVs versus 75 drones. That is a lot, and 3 Ultralisks on the way. He's getting a general glance, and now he is gearing up to do upgrades. The scan goes down, sees all of these mutas. And these mutas should not engage the Marines. They shouldn't. But they maybe I'm wrong, because the Marines are split up. He wants his hatchery dead, and that may be what cost him all that. The Marines go up in the medevac, but the mutas are going to catch up. EG.Idra did lose a base, but he took out so many tanks and Marines. I don't think it was worth it. And looks like there's a bad rally there. Those mutas just going to be taking them out. And a big SCV transfer is going off to this 4th base that's going into a PF. Again, another drop is coming, but EG.Idra has spine callers up. The Marines just picking him off slowly. But with Ultras, he has a cloak for the Ghost on the way, so it looks like he may be going into Ghost play to get those Infestors EMP. But Ultralist could be pretty strong. We'll see. We have another base coming out from Ver. He is going to be taking his 4th base? No, 5th base. So this game is going pretty heavy in the macro. And still could go either way, but EG.Idra at 200 supply with stacking minerals and lava against the 150 supply Terran player. And Ver doesn't look like he's at the composition to deal with this. I'm surprised he went for Ultralisk and not Broodlords, to be honest, because Broodlord Infestor is pretty strong. All those Marines are clumped up to deal with the mutas. The scan goes down, sees those Infestors. He is running away while his tanks get picked off. This is going to be it. He can't come back at this point. Big fungal growth goes off on a bunch of Marines. Another fungal growth. There's Ultras just coming in and doing what they do best, is cleaning house. A nuke is being researched, built. He needs to get perfect nukes off to win this game. He is so far behind. And now, EG.Idra will be going into the BO3s. EMP hits those Infestors, but he's just got so freaking much. It is ridiculous. Ultra's just walking up, cleaning everything. 3-3 for the Ultra. Actually only +1 armor, but he's got chitinous plating, I believe. And, yeah. There's really not much to go on. There goes the EG.Idra. Now he's in the BO3s.